unlike Christianity, abhors death. Unlike Christianity, founded by a man who died, or according to the Christian theology, had to die for the religion to take off, Judaism is a religion that abhors death. Therefore, one of the most important institutions in Judaism is the mikveh, the ritual bath. The mikveh is a body of water that is not collected through collecting the water with a bucket or it's not drawn water, but rather it's water that is collected on its own, that becomes a independent body of water. Any independent body of water would be good: a lake, a river, a stream, an ocean. But here there are no lakes, rivers, and streams, and oceans, so they would build mikvaot. Mikvaot would be water cisterns which would collect the water, which would be a collected body of water. And what you would do before you go into the holy city, you would have to go into the mikvah. You would have to dip in the mikvah in order to purify yourself in preparation for Jerusalem. This mikvah is, by the way, back in the day, there were no yeshuvim here. There were no settlements here. This is on the road. This is like a bathroom break on the road. This was only for those people who are making their way from the south to the north to Jerusalem, and they would go into that mikvah 2,000 years ago. Even today, yeah.
When was this built?
This was built literally 2,000
Incisive
years
question.
ago. This was built in the end of the Second Temple period, where Jews would make their way from the south up to Jerusalem, and they would need to go to the mikvah. Even today, a Jew goes to the mikvah. Because we do not have the Beit HaMikdash, we don't have the temple anymore, the men go to the mikvah much less often, but women also go to the mikvah. Till today, Orthodox traditional women will go to the mikvah at least once a month. Why? When a woman menstruates, she goes to the mikvah. Why does she menstruate and go to the mikvah? It's not because of some sort of superstition. It's because Judaism sees death as an abhorrence. And when a woman menstruates, she has an egg in her body that doesn't conceive to become a live being, does not conceive to be a baby. And when the woman passes that egg out of her body, she undergoes a mini death. And because of that mini death, she needs to purify herself in the mikvah. And still today, there are women who go to the mikvah. The mikvahs today are much nicer. They're much, they look like little spas.
A little more private.
A little more private, but this is an example of the mikvah from 2,000 years ago. Please.
The only thing I would add is there are serious traditional non-Orthodox women.
Yes,
who go to the
absolutely. Absolutely, there is conservative mikvaot. To my knowledge, there aren't any reform mikvaot.
There are community. Cleveland has a community mikvah at Park Synagogue, and if you're secular, reform, Reconstructionist, Orthodox, or conservative, you are welcome in that mikvah.
Excellent. I did not know that. I know that in Israel itself, many women who are not Orthodox, who are completely secular, they themselves will go to the mikvah. In fact, every married woman, the night before she goes married in Israel, will go to the mikveh even if she's secular, and that is part of the Jewish tradition here, and it's again a continuation of that tradition that we have. We can actually see those mikvahot from 2,000 years ago. Please.
Almost true.
Oh, please, explain.
Okay. Yes, the Rabbanut. No, yes, exactly. The Rabbanut